Hey, this is Shea from geeknami, and I'd like to welcome everyone to our first video regarding Fighter's Legacy. If you're watching this video, that means you probably gave us your email because you're interested in the progress of the project, so thank you so much for stopping by. Now, the Fighter's Legacy project, it all started with our love for the fighting game genre. We're geeknami, Shaunna and Shea, we're kids from the 90s, we spent much of our time in the arcades, and in the arcades, fighting games were king. Fighter's Legacy takes over a dozen fighting game franchises and mashes them up into one giant print, 68 inches by 22 inches. At conventions, we get asked frequently why this franchise or that franchise wasn't included in the final print. From the dozen or so franchises selected, we felt they represented the fighting game genre not the best, but they laid down the foundation for what it has evolved to today. Franchises found in Fighter's Legacy include Street Fighter, Street Fighter EX Plus, Rival Schools, Darkstalkers, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, BlazBlue, Guilty Gear, Killer Instincts, Virtua Fighter, Tekken, Dead or Alive, King of Fighters, and Samurai Showdown. Franchises like Skullgirls, Persona Arena, Rumble Roses, they borrowed, improved even, from the groundwork laid by these giants. Another question we get asked is why Smash isn't there. And the biggest reason Smash isn't a part of Fighter's Legacy is because we actually have an entire line of prints dedicated to Smash. Each print includes every new character added to the roster in each game. Right now we have the Smash OG print for sale. We're working on the Melee, Brawl, and so on. Another thing is we felt that most of the characters, or every character actually in Smash, they're all superstars in their own rights. They're the mascots, or they are well loved within their franchises, and when they're put together, they're easily recognizable. For Fighter's Legacy, one thing I really wanted to have stand out were the characters that not a lot of people pick or not a lot of people even know of. While working on Fighter's Legacy, as an illustrator, one of, I guess, painful aspects of the project has to be when I'm drawing the groups or the individual characters, and then by the time I finish them and then put them into the larger print, a lot of the body gets cut off. So you'll see a lot of characters waist up, bust up, even though initial drawings have them full-bodied. So in tandem with the Fighter's Legacy print, we're also releasing a limited run of Fighter's Legacy art book. It's going to include every single artwork that was done for the print. It's also going to highlight every character, the location of every character, a little bit of a history for each character, both in-game history and the meta history, where we talk about which games the characters starred in, originally appeared, last game, and so on. Fighter's Legacy is a passion project and a love letter written with blood, sweat, and tears to the fighting game genre, and we want to share every aspect of it with you so you can follow the progress on this YouTube channel. You can follow it on our Instagram, and we're also running a Kickstarter for the art book mentioned. At the time of filming this video, February 23rd, 2020, we are over 400 characters in. That leaves around 323 characters remaining for the project. Our goal from here until the end is to do around 30 to 32 characters every week. And hopefully we will finish all the characters by early May. And we'll have the prints put together and ready to debut at Brooklyn Comic Con Father's Day weekend this year. It's been a long, arduous process. It's going to take 6 months straight of drawing and the planning stages took around 2 to 3 months. Fighter's Legacy from the beginning I knew was going to be a long journey, and each step along the way I can honestly say I've learned and grown artistically. Every time I sit down to do research, draw a new character, look at images from various artists depicting the characters, looking at references, I think as an artist, my skills in human anatomy has been building, drawing poses. It's been a long journey, and in future videos, I am going to be sharing some of those steps, some of the artistic steps taken, and probably mention some of the incredible challenges and uphill battles that I've faced along the way. But I know when it's all over, and when we debut it in June, it's gonna kick ass. Thank you so much for joining us in this inaugural video for Fighter's Legacy. Upcoming videos will be uploaded. I'm not sure what the schedule is going to be, but we will put up posts on our social media to let you guys know. And if you're a part of the email list, every time a new video comes up, every time we have updates, you'll be getting it firsthand. Thank you once again. We hope to see you in the next video. The process on this YouTube channel also, why is there 2 beeps? So that leaves around 730 or so characters. Ugh, that's too much. 330. It's been a something. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's chaotic, yet it's beautiful, and there's so much to see, so much to do. Is that All-Star? Damn it.